Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, all friends. It's my honor to be here with you all today. And if the Venerable didn't say it, I don't know that we know each other for that long time. I don't remember the time that we first met at US, but I know he's a good friend and he also very dedicated on his work. That's something I'm really honored to have him in my circle. And also it's my honor to meet all of you today in this class. And I think this class is very beautiful. When I see the design of the class, we go through the mindfulness meditation and also today by coming to the end of the course, we learn in loving kindness meditation. The techniques quite different from mindfulness awareness meditation, but it can, both of them can practice together. So we're gonna go into the theory background of loving kindness meditation. The word loving kindness is the translation of the word metta. Metta in Pali and Maitri in Sanskrit. But I believe there's so many words that English translation cannot capture the meaning of the word. So basically, we understand loving kindness meditation is a technique, a meditation that designed to uncover genuine, boundless, unconditional love for ourselves and to all sentient beings. So when you talk about metta, we can imagine we the feeling that we feel toward a sleeping child without any strain, without any condition or no expectation in return. That's really beautiful, beautiful emotion, beautiful feeling when we look at the other sentient beings. So the word metta has that meaning. We can translate as loving kindness, friendliness for the word metta. And the historical context, um, the historical context of loving kindness meditation is started by a story that one time one group of venerable went to the forest. They said they meditate throughout the night, but they feel very uneasy and uncomfortable. So they feel that the spirit on the tree not allowing to practice. So they come back to the Buddha and share their experience. And the Buddha told them that, oh, you just come back to the forest, you just meditate. You don't need to go somewhere safer. Just go back to the forest. But before meditate, you can radiate the good will, passion toward all the sentient beings, and including all the spirit at that forest. And the monks returned to the forest and practiced metta, and the forest became so peaceful, so peaceful. And after that night, the monks became armed. So the story, from that story, we can learn, we can read the story as a metaphor or literally. It all point to the same way. When our mind have warmth, calm, compassion, love, and kindness to other sentient being, it means you have the energy and you feel that you can open the space for all sentient being, regardless the being that you know or unknown, the stranger or even the spirit, the being that you're not sure that they existed. So, when you have the warmth, the loving kindness in your heart, the compassion in your heart, and you can share that energy to all sentient beings. So from that story, and also in Theravada Buddhism, we also have Metta Sutta. The Sutta very short, and I believe in many Theravada monasteries, they still chant that sutra. And here's the link, you can read the sutra, and also there's some very beautiful chanting um, You can look up online from Plum Village tradition. They chant really beautiful, really beautiful. So that sutra also teaching about compassion, about loving kindness, and compassion, loving kindness also put in the context of the four Brahma Vihara, the immeasurables, four immeasurable minds. So that all of us should practice. So today I'm not talking about four Brahma Vihara, but only focus on the practice of loving kindness. So how we practice? So that's the main point. When someone mentioned meditation in a Buddhist context, so by default, we thought that they meant mindfulness, meditation. In that meditation practice, we open to whatever arises in mind, but we do not intentionally generate specific thoughts, feelings, or images, right? Some weeks before you learn mindfulness awareness practice, it means you close your eyes, you sit upright, you relax your body, and you also come back to your breathing. You inhale and exhale, you just experience and you know the experience really well on your bodily level, also your mental level, and you accept everything as it is. You not imagine anything. You're not saying any word. You just observe, fully observe your body condition. Right? That's how we practice mindfulness awareness meditation. You observe your body. You observe your sensation. You observe your mind, and also you observe the heart. That's the four foundation of mindfulness practice. And I believe, like you learned some weeks before about that, but loving kindness meditation is different. How different? Loving kindness meditation use mindfulness as the foundation. It means you should calm yourself first before you practice loving kindness meditation. You should have some state of samadhi, concentration, and also the happy feeling you have in your heart already, and your body also relax and ready before you practice loving kindness meditation. Otherwise, you cannot see the result as the techniques want to experience. So in contrast to mindfulness awareness practice, loving kindness meditation involves generating specific thoughts and emotion. You thought something and you say something in your mind. You keep telling yourself that. For example, you often heard, may I be happy. May all sentient beings be happy. May I be free from suffering. May all sentient beings be free from suffering. So that's some words, some sentence you need to tell yourself. And you also look at a word that appear in front of you and you feel the sensation that appear in your heart and also your body, you feel the sensation throughout your body when you're thinking of those thoughts. For example, may I be happy? And at that moment you really feel that you're happy. And for example, you say, may I'm free from all suffering. And that moment you feel the relaxed sensation throughout your body. For example, it's just like the vibration throughout your body and you feel you really content. You feel you're really peaceful, you're really happy, and you're really present at that moment. So that's really important. Like for loving kindness meditation, it means you have the body and at the moment you practice meditation, you generate and make those body arise and radiate within your bodily framework, and also you can transfer radiate that energy to the people around you. So that's the basic of loving kindness meditation. And also, we have several states of practice. The first step, we need to practice the self-love meditation. It's really important because if we are unable to love ourselves, how can we love others? That's the logic. We all know the logic. So first, We need to love ourselves. We need to feel happy. We need to feel peaceful. And we need to feel that we are we free from all kind of bondage, all kind of attachment. You feel equanimous at that moment. So that is the state we need to have before we can radiate that loving kindness to others. So, it's really challenging in the Western culture. In Western culture, sometimes people say, oh, I must do it. I'm not deserve love. I should share my kindness to other people. Many other people need kindness more than me. Many other people need the kindness, need the love more than me. And, when they heard that, oh, you need to go back to yourself and love yourself first, they feel that, oh, if I do that, maybe I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. It's not good for me. This culture teach me that I should share to other people. I just how share my kindness to be calm, to be lovely to other people. You need to portray yourself in some kind of image. And I have some other friend, some friend in Utah, and they also come to Buddhist meditation classes. But sometimes, they told me in their culture, in Western culture, teach them that they need to portray a perfect image. And sometimes they feel rotten inside. They feel so hurtful inside, but they always smiling. They always talk to their neighbor, talk to their sibling that their family completely okay, completely fine. I'm in a good family and I'm grown up in good condition. So they not allow themselves to feel weak in front of other people and they try to portray a perfect image of themselves and it makes them suffer in their culture. So when they see the Buddhist culture open up the way that they need to go back to their heart, come back to their body and experience their own sensation, whatever they experience in mind, and they respect that, even the pain, even the suffering, they respect all kind of sensation. That's how meditation teach them. So they feel so grateful. So it's really challenging for them. But I think that's a good beginning. We need to start from ourselves. We need to start from ourselves. So if you've grown up in this culture, be cautious and know that's the truth. It's not only for yourself, but many other practitioners, they also have that difficulty. And also we have another way another way, if you feel now it's really tough for you to love yourself first before you share your kindness to other people, that's completely okay. If you feel that difficulty, you can start by sharing the loving kindness to the people that you love, like your family, like your children, grandchildren, or your friend, someone that you love, but uh, the emotion is not in the complexity. It's in the simple relation, and it's make you really honest. So we come to the second one. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to go. I need to go a little detail about self-love meditation. The practice also very simple. You sit comfortably, close your eye, and silently repeat a set of phrases directed to yourself. The traditional phrases are, may I be safe, may I be healthy, may I be happy, may I live with ease. The words not matching. Maybe different pictures that you different phrases and you can adjust them. You can talk to yourself in different phrases, different language, but you keep telling yourself that, may I be safe because I deserve it. May I be happy because I deserve it. May I live with ease because I deserve it. You keep telling yourself that you believe this practice and this practice really helping you. And you know, some sections, sometimes you sit and you feel it's come very easy. You feel the love generated in your soul and you feel that you really love your existence. I'm coming to this life and it has some meaning and I feel it's so beautiful. I spend my day, I feel so happy. And during my meditation, I feel, oh, my being completed. And that moment you feel warm very easily. But some session when you meditate, you feel nothing because you have so many things in your mind. You have a lot of worries. For example, a lot of worries, a lot, maybe something, some event happened just right before your meditation session. So it's not happening all the same throughout the years you practice. Don't expect, you know, the feeling, the experience just come the same thing that happened. It's not the same. It's okay. And we need to let it happen as it is, you know. So suggestion you feel nothing, even worse, you feel opposite. Wave of sadness, anger, or say it's just rising up inside of you. So you let it rising up. It's just very normal. So you know the practice is not manufacturing a feeling. It's about making space for once. So that the key practice of self-love meditation. So we need to do it, I think, like 5 minutes a day to make it a habit. And you know, to experience on your mental level, and you feel the sensation through your body, sensation, vibration. So, and then the second stage, we need to direct the metta, direct compassion, loving kindness to someone you love. Buddhist tradition calls this person a dear one or a benefactor, someone whose face naturally brings warmth when it's appear in your mind. So we need to choose very carefully. Choose carefully. Some people they may choose their wife, their husband, their romantic partner. It's very dangerous because you know in spouse relationship, sometimes you know it's up and down, and it's too much emotion in there, and also it's very you have a lot of complicated feeling in there, so it's not a good choice. And some people they choose their family, but sometimes our relationship with our parents is not that good. When you think of your parents, you love them, you know you love them, but you know sometimes you still feel the trauma with them, some wound with them, you know, because we all have a history, and sometimes, you know, our parents have their own trauma, their own history, and they treat us in a way it makes us really suffer when we think of them. We love them, but sometimes we feel painful when we think of them. So the parents sometimes is not a good choice. So always when you choose the loved one, be careful. So for example, in my case, I choose my grandparents because I have sweet memories with them and I love them. They love me, but no attachment, no abuse happened, you know, during my childhood. So I choose my grandparents, and when I radiate the love toward my grandparents, I feel very easy. Yeah, they're my loved one and they not generate complicated emotion in me. So I just open up my heart to my grandparent or my good friend, some friend that I love and no attachment, you know, we can go up and down together. They always helping me when I'm in need, and when they need me, I always there. So I may choose my best friend, close friend, as a loved one to start my practice, to start my practice. So I hold that person in my mind, seeing their faces, direct some faces toward them. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. And you know, this day it's very easy to practice. It's very easy to practice because there's someone we love, but without strong attachment. So we feel the loving kindness sensation generate very easy on our body in the form of sensation. So at a time when you practice, you bring the image of your loved one and you try, come back to your breathing and try to feel throughout your body, and you can pick a place, you feel a stronger sensation from that part of your body and you start radiate that sensation throughout your body. For example, when I'm thinking of my grandparent and I used to practice already Metta meditation, direct my Metta toward them. So I just sit and I feel my grandparent here, even though they pass away. But I still feeling them here and they also feel my love and I feel very good sensation from my chest area, for example. And I start, breathing, observe the sensation and feeling that sensation. And really, if they are alive, I will wish may they healthy, may they be happy, may they live with ease. If they pass away, like in Buddhist tradition, we did that. We have many reincarnations. So I believe they also get a better reincarnation. And I believe they in somewhere, but I still sending my blessing to them. I'm still sending my love to them. And I believe that they still resonate with my energy, with my love. So that's how you generate the love within your heart and also expand your mind to be more open with all sentient beings. But now in this state, we choose the one we love. And also the next step, more difficult. We go to the neutral one. The neutral one is mean the stranger. We shift our intention to the neutral one. Someone that you met, for example, this morning at the Starbucks, right? You don't know them. You see them. You have no opinion about their life. But now we use them as someone we sharing our love and kindness. Our love and kindness. And also when you thinking of the stranger or just someone that you know but you don't have any special connection with them, any special feeling with them. So you can think of them like your neighbor, someone around you, but no very strong connection with them. You still radiate the loving kindness toward them. And you also say, may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be happy, may you live with peace. The same words directed towards someone who has done nothing to earn your good will. They have done nothing for you, right? But you still sharing your loving kindness toward them. So I think that's really show your practice to another level. If we love someone that give us a lot, like grandparent, right? Family, it's just normal. If you love your friend because your friend benefits you some way, so it's normal. But now we start loving someone, they don't bring anything to you. So your practice go to another level, right? Another level. They didn't do anything for me, but I'm still with them happy. I'm still with them peaceful, with them live a good life. And it's really honest from your heart. It's not like you try to make up things and try to push yourself to believe that, but because you have the peaceful energy in you, and it just happened very naturally. So the mind, when you stand on someone doesn't matter, this level, you go to a upper state upper state. So some practitioner may spend weeks on this state. Weeks, some people may be faster. They can do it on the first section. First section. For example, if we grown up in the good good family and we have a good education and we surrounded by a lot of good people. And I think we do it very easy because when we're young, our parents often say, oh, we love our family. We also love our neighbor. We also love all the beings. We love all the animals. We love all the beings around us, whether we see them or unseen them. Right? The parent, the school teach us, so we have a good nature already. So now in the practice, when the teacher say, you radiate that loving kindness to the stranger, you feel okay because you have a good nature. You have good nature, so you can do it on the first session. Does- it's not tough at all if we have a good nature already. And to another level, we need to share. We need to radiate loving kindness, compassion to difficult people. It means the people you to hurt you, or the people that you don't like that much. So it's challenging. It's really challenging, the fourth state. So some people, they avoid this state completely. I don't want to think about them. So now if you have someone you really dislike in your mind, you really hate someone in your mind, and you're not ready for this state, it's okay. It's okay. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Oh, I'm not a good person. I'm not fit for the practice. Honor a fit for the practice. It's just the time not ripen yet. The time is not there yet. So all of us, we have different time brain. So, if you feel uneasy now to go to this state, to radiate loving kindness to difficult people that appear in your life, it's completely okay, right? Completely okay. So when you start, don't start with the person who hurt you the most. Someone, hurt you the most, don't start with them. But you start with someone mildly irritating, a coworker who talk too loudly at your office. You don't like him, you don't like her, start with him first, start with her first. You don't like him a little bit, right? Not too much. You don't hate him to the core. So okay, pick him. Yeah, take care. So, a neighbor who never return your greeting. Every morning you see them say hello, but they never say hello. So you feel a little, offended, but okay. You don't hate him too much. So you can bring him to your mind and you send your loving kindness toward him. By the time I believe if someone hate you, if someone doesn't like you, but you still be okay with them, still smiling at them, I think they will change. They will change. Even someone doesn't like you, but when you see them, you still say hi and you smiling, honestly, they feel that. And I think we will change. We will change. It's just like the change starts from us first, right? From us first. So, you start with someone like that and work with a lighter material before you approach the heavily weight. So start with someone that annoys you a little bit and come to the person that, hurt you the most, step by step, step by step. And also we do the same thing, like may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, may you be free from suffering. And you really wish for that, like that. And observe your sensation. When you say that, you feel okay or not okay, right? When you say, may you be happy, may you be free from suffering. For some people, they say it, but they feel, oh, I'm not really want you to be happy. But my teacher say, I need to say, may you be happy. but I'm not ready to say it. I'm not ready to wish you happy. Be honest with your feeling. Be honest with your emotion. Be honest with whatever happened in your mind. Because during the meditation practice, there are two qualities really important. First, awareness. The second, equanimity. Always do it. Awareness, it means you're aware whatever happened in inside and outside of your body, right? The mental condition of your mind too. And awareness, you observe everything as it is. Don't make up things, don't imagine things, don't make up anything. So if you really, when you bring that image of a person and you feel that, oh, even though I'm saying may you be happy, but I'm not really want you to be happy. But the intention is also count. The intention, even now, I'm not really wish you happy ever after, but I try. I try. Maybe next time when I think of you, I will love you a little bit. You can talk to yourself and be honest with the thought in your mind. It doesn't matter. Don't blame yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge your mind. Whatever you feel, respect that. Respect that. So if you feel like that, you can talk to yourself that, oh, I'm not ready, but I tried today for the first time, and I hope the second time will be easier for me. Easier for me. So you open up your heart and open up, the space in front of you. In front of you, we cannot become Buddha overnight, right? Cannot become Buddha overnight. We still human being with own thing, with wholesome thing, unwholesome thing, and we need to respect that. We need to respect that. So two quality, I repeat it, awareness and equanimity. When you do mindfulness, awareness, meditation, also you need those two qualities. And when you do loving kindness meditation, we also need two qualities, awareness and equanimity. Equanimity is mean your mind always calm, right? Always calm. Don't generate anything negative. Just observe and you be calm all the time. Calm all the time. And how you know that you calm? You feel your bodily reaction, it's very calm. The sensation throughout your body very relaxed. So it means you are equanimous. It's really important. Really important. And then the final state, we radiate loving kindness to all sentient beings. That's the final state. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be happy. May all beings live with ease. So this state can be abstract. That's fine. So the point is not generate a specific feeling towards 8 billion human beings in this earth. No, but when you're thinking of all sentient beings, for example, when I lead a meditation session at my temple, sometimes, I just say, oh, we're sharing the marriage, we're sharing the blessing, we're sharing loving kindness to all sentient beings, near so far, in all directions. The being that I know or unknown, seen or unseen, visible or invisible, may honor me. So you generate the idea. Maybe that being you know or unknown, you see or unseen, they visible or invisible, they in whatever form, human form, inhuman form, animal form, spirit form. It depends on your belief. Some people don't believe on spirit. Okay, you know, you don't need to say it out loud, but you just have the idea in your mind, all sentient beings. You don't need to say, oh, like a cat, the dog, you don't need to count that. But it's just the sentient being. And if the four direction, or in Buddhist tradition, we say 10 direction. In the samsara, for example, depending on the word that you have, you can calculate yourself to on being, for example, intended direction in the past and present in the future, or in this samsara, still in the samsara, it means that being still suffer. And you radiate loving kindness to those beings. And of course, all sentient beings, this means including your loved one, your enemies, the difficult people, the stranger, all sentient beings, means, maybe the people that we have some connection in the past life or in this life, someone just we never met, but we still radiate loving kindness toward them. So some practitioners visualize Metta as a light radiating outward from the chest. Others simply hold the phrase and let the intention expand on its own. There's no wrong way to do this as long as the intention is genuine. So always look at your heart and to make sure that your feeling is genuine, your intention is genuine, and you really want to radiate that loving kindness to all the sentient beings around you. So, for loving kindness meditation, it's really important to know your mental condition and your body condition. So often we practice loving kindness meditation after mindfulness awareness meditation. I'm from Vipassana tradition. I practiced Vipassana almost 20 years. And during those times, because we still practice in the central setting, so it's quite safe. Quite safe. So after we do the mindfulness awareness meditation, and by the end of the session, we have 5 minutes to do the loving kindness meditation. To do loving kindness meditation, and sometimes we do the longer, like half an hour, 45 minutes for the long-term meditator. But if we are just new to meditation, I suggest that you start by 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And also, if you practice at a temple, I believe many venerable also leading this loving kindness meditation. From in my temple, we also have meditation class, and I do it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and I often combine with the practice of radiate the 4 depth of gratitude, the gratitude to our teacher, the triple chant, the teacher, and also the second group is to our ancestor, parent, ancestor through many lifetimes. We also radiate the loving kindness towards them, the people still alive or passed away in our family. And the third group to all sentient beings, just like the fifth state in here. And the last group maybe to the spirit, the deva, and also the lay support for the Buddhist Sangha and many other Sangha that let the practice still survive. So we do that combined with other technique. It's also okay sometimes in some case. But in here, the original practice you can find in the Sutta and also in the text of Buddha Gosa, Visuddhimagga. He also teach the techniques really detailed. And also in some tradition, they give very detailed the practice. You need to radiate your loving kindness to the east, to the west, to the south, to the north. Very detailed in the text. You can do it if you really love this technique of meditation. But for beginner, I suggest that we can do 5 minutes to start with yourself. And if you cannot start with yourself, start with your loved one. So, and also any Any techniques have the article. We face with some challenges when we practice loving kindness meditation as well. Sometimes people feel that the phrase feel mechanical. Like, may I be happy? You just repeat and you just say it and you don't feel anything at all. You're not really, into the practice. So sometimes the word we say is just mechanical, right? It's not real. You don't feel it's real. And it's happened to many of us. We're not happy at the beginning. You don't feel happy at all. But any section, you heard that, may I be happy, may I be peaceful. I'm not really that peace. For example, right? You're not really that peace, you're not really that happy. But the word still in front of you and you still hear the word from your teacher. So you're not really happy at all at the beginning. So don't let it become mechanical. And you feel bored with the process. So that's the first challenge we need to overcome. We always think that let the phrase be stated, not description. Water them anyway. You need to water it so it will grow, right? Water the seed of loving kindness in your heart and it will grow. It will grow and you see the flower, the fruit on it. And also sometimes it's really challenging when the difficult emotion arise, right? Not only metta meditation, but when you do the mindfulness awareness meditation, sometimes you face with very strong emotion. For example, when we say, and if you have some trauma in the past, you have some trauma in the past and you feel it's come, the event come and you feel so hurtful, it's one, it's almost pulling you away from the meditation practice. Sometimes it's really tough. Sometimes it's really tough, but at that time you need to remember two things: awareness and equanimity. Awareness and equanimity. This will pass, right? Any emotion, anything happen. If we do the mindfulness awareness meditation, we learn that you observe all the sensation that appear on your body, and you know that it will come, stay for a while, it's fading, and it's pass away. It's happening for all the sensation. That's the nature of impermanent. That is the nature of dukkha. That is the nature of anatta. So it's appear, stay for a while, fade away, and pass away. You know that very, very true based on your own experience. And also when you do the metta meditation, loving kindness, at the beginning I say that we need to be relaxed, and throughout your body, and you feel peace inside your body, and then you can practice loving kindness meditation. But sometimes when you meditate, if you have strong feeling, strong emotion, and you feel very hard to overcome it, and at that time, I suggest that come back to your breath. You're breathing in and out, just come back to anapana. Anapana is mean mindfulness of our breathing. Breathing in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then your body calm. Like at the beginning of the session, the medical guide to practice, right? To practice, come back to our breaths and also experience the breath mode. So that's really important practice. And when you practice loving kindness meditation, if you feel it's so tough, so difficult, come back to your anapana. You don't need to count your breath. You don't need to count in and out, count one, in and out, count two. You don't need to do that. Just breathing in and out. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you're breathing in. And you don't need to strengthen it, like lengthen your breath or shorten your breath. Just calm, calm. By come back to your breathing, your body start calm, calm, and calm. And your mind calm, calm, and calm. And at that time, you fit for loving kindness meditation. You continue several minutes, then try again, try again. So, and sometimes you feel like, for I don't actually wish this person. I'm just saying, like for example, when we think of physical people, the people that they hate you or you hate that person, and you know that you don't actually wish this person well. I'm just saying the words. So just be honest with your feeling. We not pretend, but we just honest with the feeling. But we can start with a phrase, feel more truthful. May I be willing to wish you well someday. That's one suggestion. May I will be willing wish you well someday. So the intention count. Someday I will wish you well. But now I'm willing to do that, right? So and the other challenge is sometimes you cannot feel the warmth toward yourself. You cannot feel warm. You don't love yourself. Some people I know they unable to love themselves, but they show the love to other people. They love their family, they love their children, they love their friend, they love their co-worker, they love their parent, their relative. But when I ask them, do you love yourself? They say, I'm not that important. And I'm really honestly and really feel sorry for them. I know many parents when they have children and they keep saying in my culture, sometimes I heard that I feel so sorry for them. They come to me and they say, Venerable, when I have children, I live for my children only. I have no hobby, my life just follow my children's footsteps. And I feel sacrificing is my happiness. And I'm really down about it. Honestly, I'm down about it. And I keep telling them, you should have your own life. You should have your own happiness. And when you strong, when you have the peace within you, you can you will know the way to love your children. Because some parents they say that they sacrifice so much for their children. So now the children must obey them all the time, 100%, and they make decision for their children. If the children not follow their decision, they suffer. You know, so that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. Our children come to our life, but they have their own life. We respect that. We respect that. And never give up your life. Never give up your happiness, in any form. So that's an obstacle we need to overcome. And the outcome of metta practice. So, for some people, we work through the day with the default setting, somewhere between neutral and mildly defensive. We assess every person we encounter. Is a friend, is a friend, the friend is irrelevant. So this happens below conscious awareness, and it shapes our stress level, our relationship, and our capacity for connection. Metta practice does not eliminate assessment. It changes the baseline. Instead of defaulting to guarded, the trained mind defaults to warm. The assessment still happens, but it starts from a different place. The show is not about becoming naive or dropping your belt. It's really important. Always remember, we sharing loving kindness to all sentient beings, the loved one, difficult one, the stranger one, and yourself. But always remember, we all have our family. Never dropping your boundary. A person with strong nature can still say no. Still say no. It doesn't mean that now I'm meditator already. I practice loving kindness meditation already. I have no boundary. And I won't say no in any situation. Now, it's not the right way. It's not the right way. If you have strong metta, you still say no, still walk away from toxic situations, still protect yourself. Still, you know the boundary and you know the difference between their protection come from clarity rather than from reactivity. You have your boundary and some being you really wish them well, but you cannot help them. You need to accept that truth, right? Some people you really love them, but you cannot help because they need another form of support, not from you. So you need to accept that truth and stay from that to help you. But you still radiate love and kindness toward them. You wish them well, but they will be wow on their own way, right? They will be wow on their own way, own time. You always, be there. If they need you, they turn to you, you be there. And you support with the body that you have. But the wisdom, we always wisdom one. We don't hate anybody. I suggest that we shouldn't hate anybody. We should dislike anybody. And also, I feel that if we have a sangha, if you often come to the temple or you have a meditation group, for example, so that's a good start. Because when you're in a group like that, you get a lot of support from your sangha, from your teacher, and also from each one from one another. And it's really help you to go in a long term. In a long term. So, Metta is the first one among four Brahma Vihara. So this is the foundation. Without a foundation of goodwill, compassion becomes self-sacrifice, not self-sacrifice. Remember, we wish that ourselves also want to, right? May I be happy. So compassion is not, and if compassion not including yourself, is not compassion that the Buddha teaches. Always remember compassion, also including compassion to yourself. To yourself. And when you have compassion towards yourself, don't think that you become selfish. No, when you know how to love yourself, you know how to love other people. So this one, the picture I found online, it talk about the four Brahma Vihara, and you can do from your myself, parents, brothers, sisters, and then you go further to relative, friends, enemy, and then go further all the people in my country and all the people in the world. And if you are Buddhist, you can go to all the sentient beings in the samsara, right? It depends on the material that you have in your mind, and you can, create your practice in different way. So, when the student come to me and ask, well, how should I practice? And I often say, like, oh, how about your connection with other people, and what's the phrase that you often tell to yourself? So, I start teaching the people based on their experience, their understanding, their belief. We won't suggest that people should go on the same track with all the same phrase and practice all the same thing. You can create the sentence, the phrase that you feel comfortable and you feel into it, right? You're really into it. So for my case, like, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering, may I be peaceful. And sometimes, if in the temple setting, all the practitioners are Buddhist, sometimes I say, okay, may all of our ancestors, our parents, relatives, loved ones, friends, all the people that I know in this life, or I have some connection from many lifetimes. So may all of you return to take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. May all of you have a chance to contact with the right Dharma. May all of you have a chance to understand the right Dharma, practice, and attain the Buddhahood. It depends on your audience. And also, if you practice alone, it depends on your material, the thing that you have. So you carry yourself different phrases, different sentences. So always creative. And that's the practice. So we always practice loving kindness meditation with mindfulness awareness meditation. Mindfulness awareness meditation will train us to observe thoughts and sensations without reacting. And metta meditation train us to actually generate warmth and goodwill. Mindfulness is receptive to what arises. And metta generated, we deliberately cultivate a specific emotional state. Both are Buddhist practice and they complement each other. So we should practice both, right? Some week before you learn mindfulness, awareness, meditation, and today you learn loving kindness meditation. So I suggest that if you practice at home, you can do mindfulness, awareness meditation first, and then by the rest of meditation section, you can relax your body, and then you do the loving kindness meditation, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or if you have more time, you can do 20 minutes. It depends on the time that you have. So we can do that. 20 minutes a day, sitting quietly, listen well to yourself and to the other people. So at the beginning, you know, maybe your feeling is not much with the thing that you say, but by the time you feel it's there, and you really wish that person well, wish that person happy, wish that person peaceful, wish that person free from suffering, and it's from the bottom of the heart. It's really from the bottom of the heart. When you see someone and you radiate that loving kindness, very natural. You don't make it up. It's just something, really beautiful from the heart and it's radiate. And I believe the sentient being can feel. The other people can feel that. When you see someone, when they love, when they smile at you, when they talk to you, we know that they're genuine and right. We all know them. So for all practitioners, everything come in very genuine. Genuine. When you look at them, they feel you fully present. When you talk to them, they know that you fully present. And they know the smiling is from the good work, from loving kindness. We can trick people. The more you practice, the more you eat the meditation practice, you become very sensitive. You can catch all the emotion very fast and all the reactions really fast because you got trained by watching, by observing your sensation already. Already. So when you understand yourself, understand your bodily condition, understand your mental condition, it's not so difficult to understand other sentient beings, other people. So that the benefit, the outcome of meditation brought to us, right? The conclusion, we have 2014 Metta analysis and clinical psychology review found that loving kindness meditation significantly reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety across 24 studies. The mechanism appears to be a sub in how the brain processes self-referential thought instead of reinforcing negative self-talk loop. Regular metta practice strengthens neural pathways associated with warmth, connection, and emotion safety. So all of them are just reshaping. But if you practice, you experience it, you just know you have a capacity of loving kindness, and you can radiate that loving kindness to all sending me, and you really feel the energy. You really feel the connection between you and the being around you, and you feel the peaceful environment whenever you go. You feel that energy surrounding the mind. So that's the outcome of the practice. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me here. Thank you, Venerable, for the chain, and thank you so much for our meeting today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.